Hello, sweetling. I know you weren't expecting to see me. After all, you don't really like the holidays. I understand that. But I thought that we could reclaim the holidays for you, instead of making it all about the various days of winter holidays. We could make it ours, yours, and mine. Our snow day, or something like that. Excellent. I'm so glad you see it that way. Now, what should we do first? What do I mean? Well, there's so many things that others do along these times that I thought we could do it ourselves. There's decorating trees, there's baking treats, there's, well, there are many things that we could do. Is that what you'd like to do first? Good. I don't mind doing that at all. However, I need to do one thing first. First, I need to bring in the tree. You heard me. I got us a tree to decorate. No room. Well, I'm sure we could find room somewhere. I didn't get a giant tree, not like the one in that Christmas Vacation movie. And besides, it's all about the fun of the thing, not necessarily the symbology that others put to it. All right. We don't have to decorate a tree, but we'll decorate something, at least, yes? Even if it is only decorating cookies with you. I want to help you reclaim this time, so that it is yours, and no one else's. Well, maybe mine, yours and mine. Our winter time. No one else's. No friends, no family, none of the people that always potentially let you down this time of year. Good. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. Now, why don't you grab the aprons, and I'll start getting all the ingredients we need for cookies. Yes, cookies. Unless you would prefer a different kind of treat. Save it for later. As you wish, sweetling. Now, go on. Grab the aprons. Now, I know we don't have time to make the dough, so I thought that I'd bring over some of my own. Enough to make a couple dozen cookies for the two of us. Yes, I made the dough. I know I don't cook often for us, but I thought on this occasion, for this surprise, it would be prudent to do some preparation. No, this isn't my only surprise. I really wanted to make today special. It's not meant to be about the cookies, or the tree, or the presents. It's meant to be all about the two of us. Yes, sweetling, I care about you. I want you to enjoy this time of year as much as anyone else does. No, none of that now. I don't want you to thank me for this. I simply want you to enjoy yourself. Now, have you ever actually made cookies around this time of year? No. Good. Then you stand there, and I'll stand behind you. Take up the roller. Like that. Good. Now, put it on the dough. Up and down. Back and forth. Back and forth. Good. Good. You've got a hold of it now. So, flatten the dough out. Good job. Very good job, sweetling. I'll just step away now. You've got this. Make sure it's about the thickness of the cookie that you want. Well, I suppose dough does rise, so maybe thinner than that. My, you do like thick cookies, don't you? Hey now, I enjoy a thick cookie now and then. It's just, there's a certain amount of sweetness that you cross once it gets perhaps too thick. Remember, we still have to frost and decorate the cookies, so we don't want to overdo it too much. All right, I will trust you. I will try your cookies this year, but next year, promise me one thing. You'll try my cookies. Excellent. I can't wait to share them with you next year. Is the dough to your liking? Just the right thickness, yes? Alright. I brought a few different shapes for us to press into the dough. A star, a gingerbread man, a snowman. You know, that kind of cookie cutter. You know the next steps. Well, I do hope you know not to put too much flour on the dough. That can make it rather unpleasant to eat later on. Oh, don't get me started. There are those that are still learning how to make cookies. Well, not everyone can have a teacher such as I. Oh, stop, sweetling. You're too kind to me. I'm just a demon after all. When you have all of that flame, you have to find something to do with it. Good. Now, lay the shapes out just how you want them, just close enough together. Smooth your hand out over them and press down. Oh, that batch looks quite good. Somehow you managed not to do that one thing a lot of cookie cutters do and really ruin the moment. Just the right amount of flour used then. How about we put those on the baking sheet and do a few more? I can choose the shapes this time. Alright, so long as you're the one who puts the dough at just the right thickness. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. That should be enough cookies, don't you think? Yes, well, while we wait for those to bake, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Alright. Why is it that you don't like the holidays that much? Was that the wrong question to ask? Sweetling, talk to me. You've frozen up. Hold on. Let me put this down. Come here. Come here. Let me just hold you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stir anything up. It's just you're very adamant about not liking this holiday season, and I didn't realize there was more behind it. I won't ask again. I'm sorry. Shh. Shh. It's all right. It's all right. You're safe here with me. I promise. I promise. It's all right. You don't need to explain anything to me. Shh. Shh. There. See. All better. Yes? No. Ooh. Very wrong question to ask. I'm so sorry, sweetling. I only asked because, well, I hoped to get a little more insight into you, and now I've made a great big mess of my surprise. I'm so sorry. Shh. No, don't do that. It's all my fault. I brought it up. There's nothing for you to be sorry about. This is all on me. Maybe it'll help if I wanted to help you create good memories around this time. I wanted to make sure that you had, something fond and warm for you to hold when it's cold outside. I do suppose you could hold me to warm up too. Are you feeling better then? Good. All right. Well then, perhaps it's best to say that these holidays will no longer revolve around capitalism or religion. Instead, it will revolve around three things: you, me, and winter. And all the fun things that come with winter. We don't have to decorate, we don't have to get presents. It'll be all about just spending time together. Yes, sweetling, I enjoy spending time with you, even with all of your eccentricities. No, I do not mean flaws. Flaws are things that can't be overcome, that people don't try or won't try to, well, overcome themselves, whereas you are constantly putting in the work. I see it all the time. All the time. Oh, don't start down that path. This is supposed to be a fond memory, a good memory. So I'll tell you what, until the cookies are done, I'm going to hold you, and we're just going to stay like this, together, until you feel ready to stand up, and we can resume our little games. And by then, perhaps the cookies will be done, so then we can frost them. Well, of course, the sugar cookies, you have to add lots more sugar on top. Frosting, sprinkles, well, various candies if you're into eating that as well. There's no such thing as a badly decorated cookie. After all, each cookie decorated is unique to the person that decorated it. That's all that matters. The only way that it can be a badly decorated cookie is if you do badly on purpose. There's a smile. That's what I wanted. Well, just lean back, put your head on my shoulder, and relax. Hello, my sparkles of adventure. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. And Merry Christmas. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. I really hope this holiday season, whichever one you might be listening to it in, brings you a lot of joy, a lot of smiles, a lot of laughter. The inspiration for this one was pretty simple. I got a prompt from someone, and I was able to combine it with the Comfort Demon audio that I did a while back. I might leave a link for that in the description below. And I thought it might be fun to try and kind of bring that character back, since there's a poll a while back that made it pretty clear that some people wanted that character back. And I am trying to bring some of my previous characters back in an attempt to, have some continuity in my channel and not just a bunch of small videos. Since it is the holidays, I hope that a spirit of giving fills you, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a material giving. It could be as simple as a kind word, a small smile, something to make sure that, or not make sure, but something to help uplift someone else in the day, to help their light shine bright during the dark of winter, because there are a lot of people that struggle at this time of the year. I'm one of them, And a small smile can really help bring up my day. I know that. So I can only imagine what a kind word or a small conversation might do for someone as well. So, fill your hearts with the spirit of giving, with joy. Let your laughter ring out loud. Let your smile shine bright. Make sure that the adventure that is you is shown to everyone around you. With that in mind, I'll see you next time.